Okay, I wanted to come on for a brief minute. I had a couple of people DM me that are Charger fans, and one kind of understood. The other one was kind of pissed because he said, "What the hell are we doing?" This was in regards to the latest report that came out that said wide receiver Marquiz-Valdez Scantling is visiting with the Chargers on Monday. Some people, there's a few who now think Harbaugh lost his mind. He don't know what he's doing. The Chargers don't know what they're doing. And I just want to remind you, we all said we was on board with Jim Harbaugh. We all agreed that we was all in and we needed this change for this organization. Do you really though? Are you really ready for the change? Because I have zero issues with them bringing in Marquiz-Valdez Scantling or anybody else. Because what I've figured out is that since Harbaugh came, he said what he wanted to do. He said the type of team he wanted, and he wanted to build a culture. And he's been dropping hints and clues as he's constantly talking to the media. Remember when they made the phone calls to the draft picks, welcoming them to LA? I forgot what receiver it was, but he finished his call by saying, "We welcome competition." He's dropping hints. He's dropping clues again. Listen, as great as a receiver that Keenan Allen was, and Mike Williams was, and you still had Joshua Palmer and Jalen Guyton. We had Austin Eckler, who a couple of years ago led the league 2 years in a row in rushing touchdowns. We got one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league since Aaron Rodgers. What did we win? Seriously, we haven't won nothing. We haven't won anything with these guys. And you could blame it on coaching. You could blame it on Brandon Staley and Tom Telesco. You could blame it on injuries. You could blame it on a bad offensive line. You could blame it on whatever you want. But at the end of the day, the bottom line of the National Football League is to win. It's a production-based business. And if you're not winning games, nothing else really matters. And Harbaugh has come over. And I don't know how many more other receivers he's going to invite. But let's stop questioning this man. This is a genius. This guy, we have one of the best minds, with no disrespect to the Mike Tomlins and the Andy Reids and all those guys out there, but we have one of the best football minds as head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, who won everywhere he's been, who's won with less. When are we going to start trusting and believing in Jim Harbaugh like we say? When we going to start catching the hints and the clues that he's dropping? He don't give a damn if Brendan Rice is the son of Jerry Rice, with no disrespect toward the GOAT. He don't care. He's bringing a lot of people in to come in and compete. He's going to hold your feet to the fire. You're going to produce or you're going to get out of town. And I like it. A guy that's been a Charger fan for 46 years and been through all the pain and the heartache and the ups and the downs and turmoil and confusion. The guy that's been through it all, and some older than me have been through worse. We're projected to win all the time with a loaded roster, and we fizzle every single time. Now we got a guy that's going to come, that's going to bust their ass in camp. They're going to work harder than they don't know what hard work is until they've been through a Jim Harbaugh camp. And that's That's going off all the players that have played for Jim Harbaugh that said these guys don't know what they about to go through when they had training camp. So if you're not up to it, you're gonna have to go. Competition is good. Competition don't have to be bad and like it's some kind of punishment or something. Competition is gonna bring out the best in a lot of those players. And I don't know if Joshua Palmer gonna be there or not, but I know that Harbaugh and his staff have went through a whole lot of film and watched these guys. He watched these guys. He know what he want in a player. And if the guys that's currently there, that's been there, that hasn't been getting the job done, guess what? They're gonna be gone. I was looking at the running back chart. You got Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins you brought in. You have Isaiah Spiller. You still have Elijah Dotson now, Vidal that you just drafted. And you know that they can't carry that many receivers. You know they can't have that many running backs. And you're going to have a lot of offensive linemen in camp. You know you can't carry all those guys, but he's going to create a healthy, good kind of competition and may the best man win. If you deserve it, it don't matter what your name is. If you deserve it, you'll get it. And if you don't deserve it, if you get outplayed by the guy behind you, guess what? I love it. I do. I'm all in. Why shouldn't I be all in? Why shouldn't you be all in? Look at the guy's track record. What have we done? When are we going to stop questioning? Like, I'm getting WTFs in my inbox. What the hell? I don't want to say the word. What the F is he doing? Like, you know more than Harbaugh. Stop it. You don't. None of us don't. He know what he doing. Sit back, relax, and start getting used to an organization that's being run by competent people that know what the hell they doing. When are we going to start doing that? Just stop it, please. So I just want to come on and just say, hey, look, I don't have a problem with Marquiz-Valdez Scantling coming in. Create the competition. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what the finished roster looks like when it's done. The only thing I care about is winning, getting the playoffs, and challenging the Kansas City Chiefs for the division. That's all I care about. And if you can get that done, or even get in by wild card, no disrespect to Kansas City, they're top dog, they're the top food chain right now. But if you can get in the playoffs, everybody record is 0-0. And guess what? I trust Jim Harbaugh like that. 49ers had 8 losing seasons in a row. And the last one, they only won 5 games, and they found themselves in the NFC title game. Look at Michigan. Michigan was a team that didn't accomplish much at all. But before it was said and done with Harbaugh, they were kicking Ohio State's ass, kicking Alabama's ass, USC. They're the champions right now. Give Harbaugh that. Harbaugh deserves the benefit of the doubt. Okay? So I just want to come on and just talk about that for a minute. You know, I figure if a couple of people hit me and they're talking about it and they kind of don't understand or they're concerned because they think, why is he bringing in all these receivers and what does this mean? Like, I don't understand. We should get Rice. Like, stop stressing about it because I don't care. I'm all in on the Jim Harbaugh train. Listen, all the shit we've been through with Brandon Staley. Come on, man. I don't know what else to say, man. You got one of the best coaching minds in the National Football League. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Get used to it. Enjoy it. Don't complain about it. If Marquise come in and he beat out one of those guys, I don't care. I want to win, man. That's all I want. I want to win. Don't you want to win? I'm not gonna act like I'm no more than Jim Harbaugh and say we should have this, we should have that. He shouldn't do this, he shouldn't do that. Hell no. We tried it 1,000 different ways and we failed every single time. Not Harbaugh. Guy's a winner. Get used to it, Charger fans. If you haven't subscribed, you knew I was going to say it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe right now. It don't cost you a penny. It's no subscription. They're not going to ask for your debit card or your credit card. It's just like you following. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Me and Garrett will see you soon.